You're doing? You're being a hater. You're over there looking at them, wishing it was you. Come on now, that's envious. What we should be doing instead is pulling from our peers and being inspired and taking some gems and add that to our secret sauce. That's what we should be doing. What's good, y'all? It's Roy, and this episode is geared towards anyone who's feeling like they may be behind in life. And we're going to be talking about whether or not we should be feeling like this if we're in our 20s or for any age for that matter. I think there is a point where you should feel like you're behind in life, but it's probably not what you think. And we're going to get to that later on in the episode. Let's start by raising the question, who are we behind? What is the measuring stick that determines whether or not someone is or is not behind, and who created that measurement? Because I want to talk to them. We all know the answer to that. And in today's time, social media is that measuring stick. We're out here getting tricked by that 16-year-old millionaire who dropped out of high school and started 7-figure businesses, and the 24-year-old who is flipping mansions in his sleep. We're subscribing to these arbitrary milestones. We should be here at this point. We should have this much money at this point. We should have achieved this at this point. Bro, what? Show me the chart where it says you should have children at this age, be married by this age, have X amount of dollars in your account by this age, because I want to see where I stack up. Now, let's talk about money. If you're 18 and you just graduated high school, or you're in your early 20s because you just graduated college, how are you going to say you're behind in life if you ain't got no money? You're supposed to be broke. What are we talking about? You're supposed to be broke. You have no real world skills. You have zero work experience. Of course you're supposed to be broke. Does that mean you're behind in life? You're about 20, 25 years away from your prime earning years, which only comes from experience in the game. You hear about many successful people who finally make it big in their 40s, 50s, and in their 60s. So does that mean prior to that tipping point of them making it big, they were behind in life because of their age or the amount that was in their account? I don't think so. I believe if you actually have a real goal, not a social media goal, if you actually have a real goal that you're working towards, there's no way that you can say that you're behind in life. It's impossible to say that. I'm an elementary school science teacher, and I'm 24, about to be 25. Up until last summer, I was flipping burgers at Burger King for $15 an hour. Someone would say I'm behind in life because I was 24 years old with a bachelor's degree, still working at Burger King. But little did they know that that money I was making at Burger King was funding some of the classes that I needed to get into grad school. Moral of the story, don't let the world trick you into thinking that you're behind when you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Comment down below if you think that someone who's working at a fast food joint or delivering packages at Amazon or who's a bartender, if they're behind in life. I want to know if y'all think that someone who's working these jobs are behind in life. I would love to have that debate in the comments. Now let's jump into why I think there is a point where you should be feeling behind in life. You are not in a race with others, but you are in a race with yourself. The moment you look at your peers and look at what they're doing and what they have, that's the moment you start falling behind. That bad feeling you get after looking at somebody on Instagram, that's why you're falling behind. That bad feeling right there. That's called envy. When I see somebody who seems to be flourishing, I get a feeling too. But the feeling I feel is like a warmth. I feel a warmth. And you know what that warm feeling is? That's inspiration. And if we can pivot from envy to inspiration, we'll never be behind in life because we'll constantly be evolving and adding to us and building and growing. I'm going to keep the episode short. I don't want to run up anybody's time. Hopefully this was strong and impactful. Keep working on yourself. You are not behind if you got a goal and you working and you grinding. Instead of watching somebody else, look for inspiration. Add that to you. Continue to grow, continue to be better. If you got some value from this, comment down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next Heat episode. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Catch y'all on the next episode. Stay inspired. Yeah, dig. Yeah.